Hey there, this is Brian. I just want to cover the Cuisinart CCJ-500 electric citrus juicer in detail because most of you watching this are thinking about buying it. So, it comes with a little dust cover, pretty much just for when it's sitting there. You can also spin dry the pulp by pushing it down. Inside, one common question is how many reamers does it have? It's only got one. Just one in the inside. It doesn't come out for a small one. Many other models have a smaller one. This one is a universal. What is nice about it is that the pulp separator is adjustable. So you can set it on low, medium, or high. And there is no pulp setting. It's just a low pulp setting. That's nice because I'll put it on high pulp and it never clogs. Even if you put it on low pulp, a tiny bit will get through and I've never had it clog. Then again, I've never juiced like 20 oranges in a row either. I usually stop at about 6 and that's just fine. This is plastic. It is not stainless steel. Nothing about it is stainless steel. It is robust plastic, so I don't feel like it's flimsy. The catcher bin for the juice is slanted towards the opening there. You could put like a cup or something there. To stop the juice, you just flip that up and it won't drip. So a nice little feature, except for I never use it because when I pick it up from that, it puts the whole thing up. So, you know, or you could push it down to push it up, then you risk like starting it. So I just leave it down. Other than that, you can stick your orange right on top there. Of course, you'd cut it, push it down. Or you could push it down with this, which is what you do in the end, to get all of the juice out of the remaining pulp. So you can push down here. When you use this to push down, it's actually pushing these 4 little legs onto 4 little compression buttons, which is what spins the thing. I would not recommend pushing this down with your finger because you will run the risk of damaging the motor. Pushing it down with this is perfectly fine because it's actually pushing the edge and not the top, and it's actually spinning. Of course, you wouldn't push it down and hold it either because you would also damage the motor. The motor is one of the biggest questions people have. It's a 25 watt motor, which is not very large. Virtually every electric citrus reamer out there has a larger motor, even the cheaper ones. I've got some Black & Decker ones down there, which are cheaper models. Not that this one is expensive. This one is quite cheap also. But the Black & Deckers are cheaper, and they have 30 watt motors, 25 watts. It's not very much. I would not use this to juice a lot of fruit at any one time. I would also not expect this motor to last forever. Nobody's going to say this is built like a tank. But having said that, I juice 2 to 4 of these most days, navel orange, and it does just fine. It never bogs down, it never clogs. It does make noise. How much noise is that? Got a decibel meter here. It's running at about 92 decibels, so that's kind of loud. It's not like crazy loud, but it is loud. Other common questions for this model have to do with, does it move around when you use it? So as you're pushing it down, it doesn't move. I've never had any experience with it moving on any orange that I've ever put through it. I've used it on lemons and limes, and those work just fine. It never walks, basically. If you look on the bottom, excuse me, if you look on the bottom, it's got some rubber feet. It's got some weight to it. It could probably be a little bit heavier, but it's a sturdy white base, and it doesn't move. The older model, the CCJ-500, I think walks probably a lot more. Lots more people complain about that too, but this will do just fine. You can also verify the wattage, by the way, for the motor on the bottom. Written right here. You'll never be able to see this in the video, but it says 25 watts, 120 volt, so it's just a 120 volt. Other than that, I'm happy with it. I think it's okay, certainly for the money, because it doesn't cost very much. If I dropped it on the floor and it broke, I would be disappointed, but I just go buy another one because it doesn't cost much. It looks nice on the counter. I got other Cuisinart things in here, and I'm happy with most things they make. This is not the highest quality device that you'll find, but I think you'll be pleased with it. If you really want to spend more money, there's plenty of options out there that are pricier. They probably perform better. They're going to hold up longer. They've all got their issues, but for what this costs, it's definitely a great value, and it's one reason why thousands of people have given it really high remarks online. So I recommend it. You can go take a look at the rest of the detailed information over on my website. I've also got a playlist answering a couple random specific questions about this model you can take a look at. And thanks for watching. I hope this helps. Please let me know it does by hitting the thumbs up. And that's it. Thanks.